Successful and wonderful, miraculous Mondays episode of the Dialogue Show live here on Net2 Television. Good morning and welcome to another wonderful edition of Ghana's biggest and the most highly respected political, social, and current affairs talk show live here Net2 Television. Indeed, beyond the limit. A wonderful Mondays edition of Ghana's finest and the biggest breakfast in the capital city, La Nkwantanai Madina municipality in the greater Accra metropolis. Once again, we should be grateful and thankful to the Lord Almighty for such a wonderful celebration of our dear beloved mothers across the globe. Happy Mother's Day once again to our mothers, all potential mothers as well. And anopay yina ye kabum ere aseda kese utrukotru nyankropan wo kutatabono etwe ensuo ehunu nyankwa akatachie mununkum ototrobo nso tete kwafre moa ose ade yo ehuntehu ehu bobrim okofre bo otete botan nyankropan twedi ampon ede ye hotwene na ye mpon no ono na dom ara kwante ene adwo ada eda emu adwo Amaye nkwa amaye hoden ema sanso ne wahia on the Net2 TV the dialogue media so medi owo ahene entwi buesi akon yeda otwedi ampon ase yema wache yema wakwa aba se wode ofidie no ato a yeda wase pa se oni nyina ato abasakom yato kese na ensema ekotwi koberman de tu bata na ekọ se bia tebubu de tu bata na ekọ kasena nankana de tu bata na ekọ otwebawi ate Yabobo ni nyina no se anopai edemu nsem ebrel on the 2 TV dialogue dwumadi eso de ekoso ewo Ghana mu ene de onte no ebia hu se etwagu ewo Abefontentan ene enamafo de efen social media no so but on this great platform there ebema de ekoso yebema pictorial evidence na de beka bia nso no ye ka ama etiefo ene ahwefo enya so nsunsuaso papa we are not here to attack someone's integrity. We are not here to damage someone's credibility. We are here to speak the fact, give you whatever that is happening in our country, to educate, to inform, and at the same time entertain you on this great platform. So be part of today's discussion by logging in or joining us on a social media platform, most especially on Facebook and YouTube, Net2 TV G8. Drop your comment there. Now, at the appropriate time, no, we'll be reading all a commenter eda bedwasede na yetimi atase ne besepa any konia by the tasen obanyansa for and to be part of this great family and the 2 TV the dialogue media so join here. It's a fully packaged program and the newspaper review segment sports tidbit na yahwe stories making up na yetimi edi ho enkomo but the most especially the most information moving around you can watch them. I mean, you say what? No, what home pupuye. Now, you say Omampeni John Dramani Mahama at a code of conduct by. I'll be speaking and reading so many pointer already about that code of conduct. You know? Now, issues are trending on social media as a public servant, as a public worker, as a civil servant, as an appointee, a government specialist, a government expertise, a government appointee. Or serve the good people pay the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Or some oman for dear or say oye as Tememuni, dear or say oye as Oman Bapa. Wa oheme, what family dear, any the Yaman appointment also not from dear Ghanaians, constitutionally exercise their constitutional right. Decided on December 7th. As it stands now, His Excellency the President of the Republic has been given a 4-year mandate to serve the Republic of Ghana, the people and the properties of this country. Those that have been given position to serve and those that are also about to be appointed. And we citizens of this country, be patriotic leader or patriotic citizen of this country, be observant. Just don't look at the thing, but you speak against anything that's surrounding or anything that is jeopardizing the economy of this country. Anything that is trying to, bring this country down. And no any na yeka ho asem. Midi ede owo ahene entwibusi akokofi owo ahene frame amejoso. Me Maybon, and we are left with 8 days. Today is 12th of May. We are left with 8 days for the bigger celebration. 20th May 2025. 20th May 2025 akwani nyini me nyini ba enti ebeda otwedi ampo ase that special day, on that fateful day, on that 20th May. So be part of the celebration. Na Emma Ghana and Komo Intime Enko Nedim. I just have a simple message to share with you. Simple message to share with you. Was it the owner anywhere ja any? Na bema unkwa na ede ebe wa awasasi so. The owner anywhere ja any. Why am I saying that? Enwa na a man in other. Our phone or babia won't worry, dear wow, and rain in a cabum, Eddie Mammy for the Ghana and a global celebration. But, sister, brother, I didn't know on respect to my messa. I didn't know wama or so for be a casa mammy by 40, my messa. Respect your mother. I want you to respect your mother. Yenimu be the any mammy. Yenimu be the do sad day, be saying, I'm a real ho kakra. Nanzo ye de ya, mame no way oko. Ore ho, ora ho, unya no bio. Sana onyankopon ahihye no. The owner anywhere ja any. Obi bia no pay oni wo mame ayaka. So oni wo mame ayaka anopai me tufo. Se obeda ye funu a onyankopon wo de nyansem ode to mame ye ma wo de mu bosome enkron no. O maame ni bayie nyina no wanche wanwe because woyɛ mmotoafo a ana woyɛ mogyatoɔ da onayɛ mo no wanche wo anwe wapie sɛbi mpanimani wɔ afi nase emenne wanya to atena so awea anante na eden na ne de also maame ɛyɛ bayefo yi eden na enne utimi ɛkasa kasafin kyerɛ o maame eden na enne de utimi ne o maame eyi nsɛm ano yi diwo enna anywhere ja eni se ne be ya obenyini ache ewa saasi so se ne be ya onkwan na onyankopon hyehye ma wo obetimi adi amen eni etranto ne eni enso ade enti enne emrante emabaawa mamua bebre na enche no mo frate asefo asase so bebre emmum omumaame na omaame eye se odi bodua kra enka eye anopai afutuo baako pesan say e ma danti ena me de sa afutu sami enam diwona aniwaja o respect o maame no na o respect o papa menim say enipa mienu yi na ka bo mu ema wo enonam asase su bi onyankopon nyansan mu o se oba ne be ma be hia na obema no hu nsuo no a be ko oba ne mu no eno ena kosuato bi a onyankopon nyansan mu omane wo omamu no bema no hunsuo no koka no ma ene edane moja benyinia be nipa ema ene wa nipa yi nti wa nipa no pay a efiri baabi enye wa na ode wo ho ba asase so onyankopon nyansan mu na onyame so de fa nipa so eye o maame no papa nti mi tu fo no pay asre wa pa wo chew ede nkotosre aba wonim se o maame no papa de titru enu aye maame for day say onu maame wo akayo a kada was the right time em kachiri ene edaso Mother's Day mu ene ya so wo hwamia fatete phone na from maame say oh me owo adehye owo abrempon owo akunini bonemrane abrefi koto bonemrane na kansem de se maame owo me sama fumwa fa cheme enyemia eye futuboni bi ametie ene ma ene mama mani ansowo mesrew enro na ya wofo da na bufuo wo mi mudodo still na me di wo ho ya dodo enti na manya akwanya mfro na mom abrantie bi a me hwe no na 2 TV so efre no wo ahene na futu 70 me fa sa akwanya yeso apa wo chew se fa me fom so echeme fa ni die ma wo maame fa ni die ma wo papa bumpani na wonkwan na wasase so no wadi amen ema wanyini ache afutu a mede mawo anopai on the 2 TV the dialogue jumede so na asem dadwa de enya asem foforo asem dada na yebekɔ yachi kakra yekɔ yanim no subsequently yebe mawo de ekoso previously na yede de eba nso atoa so de mawo wo bra ye ma me Sicilia abenada pa yeko hu se $, e wo ne mpase Emma made our motin and chain. Akuya Nisika. And Tisansa no ye or Swafua or some hour and akufo-addo abemuntino. Ghana for a sopano. Ghana for a can on some say, hey, abaymo jumeni, and $1 or pepe bako, passing a share. And ye, passing a share, ye beko wardrobe modia, a bay or pepe. Ghana for a sopa mamia, Emma mamini, dibre crano, a courier or the tour. Is your brother pa? Ghana for a sopa no dodo na ye NDC amanyuku. Emu ba ko ne abrantie a nyame wadom na obey amanyoni me ya abrantie me gina he. Me political position de mempe ndi me menye politics. Me ye madwuma but I don't belong to any political party. Me pon am pon. Me ye political show. That does not mean I'm a politician. The politicians are there. I am not a politician. Nemum when ya akwanya se obesum. Bosumi num kura unyai. 5 months e kura no yewura sami demfi nyai. Upo bi anano oya. Nano odene o kansem gunipa ho fia is part of them. Was super Ghana mpanimfo abandada ye MPP amemu mpanimfo was super omo ato ho pen o krom hapa enya sem ketwa ono de o magana fo hu so we nyansani na katahyehyɛ ne proye ne dream ene just a chrono de ebi ni nafa enti ofa odi usi wo so ye pani a wotimi ka ho asem fi utiriwi ebesi wo na mawre owura sami demfi oba abemu a bosumi num kura unyai bedwemu na this cannot happen in America. Those in America, those in Europe, Germany, Italy, Sweden, Amsterdam, and just baby out free. Those in the United States of the Southern America and why obi a wo hemi anopay kase de owa hene kan oboa se oye aban munipa wo ye osoma se ubetimi achiche sika obedwem sa. You dare not under Joe Biden or Donald Trump. It won't happen. God board see you are call honche puni. Hey, in fear nine edawanim bosome 9 puni. Name fear 9 pubwe ebeba. Ghana for a bimu enya kwenya a whole regional minister. Etimi da ko to Facebook Ashanti regional minister. A defend the Sami Jamfier. Oh, very interesting. Now, baby, on this kind of so fine, no, and like foot soldiers of NDC first, I say, super. Ujina ni chow. Only my amini not that you are not aware. And now ujina ho or kind dollars you what Sami Jamfier kind dollars somewhere. Dollars o we or the mama minister in Fesikani in the Akan no shime friends of oje washim asashim we show oje sikano wajini na ono saji de aka we na kan Ghana for mo agrada dollars anya sika keto anya wu sidi na udi no ote ha da bia me kasem we ya me se mo amudi party achi no munsu anyansa sabi ameka mo so wa hene ena de na okan ena da ho no entu kodi pani bi achi kodi di pani bi atama da bia asem na me gina ha ka no ebi na ohu me se MPP for year NDC for year enya na da ho I'm been vindicated asema me ka wa ha no me so me buoni mon ko fa me buo mrebe mon ko tam ebuo no mrebe mon fa me buo emrebe dollars no kind of agrada say fasikani nyina ma me sikana ni nso o him free ni so asa him we nso evangelist yebeba ho yebeba ho ne tie sound no yebe tie sound da bia me ka o we ka say hey me se me maka che so udi party bi achi a ma wa adwe mu na ho obi ma o sika fefia bi ena nkogina nkodi di pani bi atam agrada adwuma ben no aye oma yi wabu nkofo afaso every akom are converted to agracom. What if Risika Gari and the Abba Yesu Gari? Frakadam. This country is serious. That's why always I've been saying, also is here, me say MPP for year, NDC for year. Since the other party buy send MPP for Matu NDC in Sunabano. Just 4 months, Bosome 9. Public servant. Obia oye abaye juma yedi. Wakatwa ye say dollars no a band doso po. Sika doso po no okan is hano. Emma grada utie audio na we me boss sound mo ti. Oso honorable udi sika nyina ma me na de no hwimwe. To say hwimwe kan sami da vi anka hwe. Ma mo ko tetale posters. Ma mo di NDC achi. Mo na mo ye nkrutu juma. Ene da ono. So yimu ba kokura mawa. Ka wo de okon be wo fom. Aka cho se de bia de mu be ye nkwase adwuma. Nti wo de tra ho na obi ma wo ni di pani bi atem na no me emra so. Na be wi achi no mo chiche sika ma enkofo na wo de wada ne se bi. De onam. Ti ma woni na ho. Na manyofo no ebi mu ye sisifo na adafo. Me ka da bia. Da bia me ka sa asem wo ha. Se uye youth no more be inside to influence o ema osika se ko dipeni bi atama o ye wa ho cause amanjofo no minimum hesika sami da fi kan adwuma no ye na ketu ya sai boso me sai no oje sisi ya si obia gold o pese okoton gold a fa ko sami da fi office gold board dollars doso pony boso me nani na ketu ya sai enti free sabre na besi na sempo ye wo personal sika usika wo a emra no emra Ghana emra emakwaisa ba Ghana de afi na bedwem ye be display sika yeah honorable full soldiers nso bu afu se ya ye crew to djuma wa ma sika agrada na o ma sika owie no asara ko gina abonti na o display na ma mi wo eche sika obegu ani ma se o display we na ayen san say dollars o this country we are not serious mami de nkofo konkwaso jinkofo sika okrom ha asa nyanwa ko bia sorry tia so dem nipa bi ekotra ne na ase so mo akosom nyame. I'm not here to judge or condemn anybody, but the laws of this country go Ghana mrano are soft. Ghana mra owi abode dem do bonko for pu da so na mo ekroma peska u de peska unyanya ska no yeskani oto V8 si da papa bi unya mrante mi ansa bi di wachi a na nse hunu sa na bi mu di ko well u de e ba ka sa asem ni yi e ba ka sa asem ni yi na wa wo ti wa wutie mi na wo hwe mi no said the man, if I am wrong tell me. And NDC na wabem ene da ono less than 5 months. Dia wo mu mienu ntem de obi anim agrada ne same jamfi no dia wo mu ntem de ebi ode ne sika gari ne bo ne ho ba de ne ono nkwa ne nim a otimi tam sika do so posa e de ma no Kofi amponso osi ahene Kofi eba de agudi mu nsama ba na yahwe dia ekoso ball bu mu nsam Kofi wadaroma brana mema wakwa ba na nse sika gari no wonzaka bia me hu se Kofi apoza pedeshe atuba Kofi okay kino so nya ba
nkakra nkra msisi like color no say
no de no bende kakra yesu mbenifo no kakra Kofi agrada mfo nyino hu
me me hu kakra
on
say me nyiti a me pese be top pressure ba ntia never be wire na
person do adwin be koso
no adwin be koso because unless me hu dollars kra kasakra see no achepa
when you try dollars so
hu bi achepa pa and we say the ekoso no ebi so afa na another angle say the oye no nenye but ebi so ka say e was say other party no so omusia hawa to be a child. Bedroom added channel and yet
good,
which is wrong. We are public servant, and it's our sad. But if you so can say,
Ubeya mayoni na
party for
Mount Sango.
I
hold them in so yagin.
Complain say Benina say party for us who say or more party for or my break. What you say? Inti say be brave Jumana say what is Gakoma Ubia say 1 year Jumama party na a harding. Yes, a harding. Well, Kofi Amponsa de agudi mun semo ba. Me say Kotoko share. Yeah, Kotoko nya win over Brekum Chelsea. The finals for 15 June FA Cup finals. And it's a golden kick. Golden kick never ball, but tell them club baby new course. Africa now be kono. We hear quality e was so fantastic. Golden kick no Kotoko de no standard no. Obi em say our form. Intino club here e qualify for the finals. I think say ne kwanso no. A win for them no. Obeko Africa. So I know Kotoko. All right. I know Kotoko. All right. Kofi Amponsa e de agudi mun semo bre on the dialogue. So now we are at the newspaper review ne their questions so assume to stay tuned for the sports state beta. Nana Kofi Amponsa osia hene e de bre. Going to man. Yawa kwaba Netu TV the dialogue ebra studio course world of sports and I debro and anopay Fremi Kofi Amponsa osia live on Facebook, here live on YouTube, Netu TV GH na ye part of the show. Basia the course globally sports from Ghana, continent of Africa and we are suffering and wawa she anopay yensha CFMF Alexis Oko China idea World Relay Championship no so good news ne say yemranti ahodo 9 etumi again qualification for the next World Championship ebaso ewo Tokyo na ewie ye yenia bema fuseni age and Yusef Polamwa oma ye adwuma ne pa you enjoy this highlights. How I am managing to make gaining qualification, making time of 38.32 seconds. A secure qualification name at Wasso. By 1.
This is competitive. Some very strong teams, and only 2 of them can make Tokyo. Ghana have gone flying out on the opening leg with Barnabas Aga. Changes. Ghana, no, not the best change. They have still got the baton. The athlete is juggling the baton down the back straight there. He's still just about got hold of it. Trying to make up the ground now on France, who are going strongly. Not a smooth change from France. Not a smooth change on the outside either. Switzerland have gone. France and Ghana outside them. Korea right on the outside as well. And the Netherlands have gone too, by the way, as France into the home straight with Aymeric Priam. The second place up for grabs. Ghana against Korea. Only one of them will qualify. Ghana This is competitive. Some very strong teams, and only two of them can make Tokyo. Ghana have gone flying out on the opening leg with Barnabas Aga. Changes. Ghana, no, not the best change. They have still got the baton. The athlete is juggling the baton down the back straight there. He's still just about got hold of it. Trying to make up the ground now on France, who are going strongly. Not a smooth change from France. Not a smooth change on the outside either. Switzerland have gone. France and Ghana outside them. Korea right on the outside as well. And the Netherlands have gone too, by the way, as France into the home straight with Aymeric Priam. The second place up for grabs. Ghana against Korea. Only one of them will qualify. Ghana storming through. And it's going to be tight on the line.
By one.
Basso papa because on my Yeduma weekend there can be Emma Ghana Olympic Committee President Ora Richard Apokavi edit statement GOC statement Ebo Emrantana Basso no just say Joseph Polamwa Safuenchi Hussein Ibrahim Barnabas Age Mustafa Bobkin guys no aye adwuma pa ewo championship so ewo China no na okoso abon abaso because athletics die ye 4 by 100 meters simi ya na de bia no ya na mo ema eneje into obon abaso pa se de maye no oshomu nkran so mekoso ya ne sade amaye now ye nka football okay weekend na big game ewo Spain El Clasico between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Yeah, line up for the two teams now. Now our game no course weekend was Spain. Okay, so Madrid, Paride, Courtois, Lucas, Tchouaméni, Asensio, Garcia, then Valverde, Bellingham, Gula, Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, and Barcelona. Of course, Yami Yamabe Jumano, Dani Olmo Satie, Frankie de Jong, Rafinha, Gassi now super. Yeah, share the highlights of the game course weekend. Barcelona versus Madrid. Barca win by 4-3. Then also in Italy, game also between Napoli and Torino. That game ended draw. Then in Germany, Akobas Leverkusen, Esunya win over Dortmund. Yeah, had the highlights of course weekend Europe and I to us.
Crossed by Andrew Robertson, scored by Cody Gakpo. Seconds after he misses a good chance. He's not missing this one. Liverpool have the lead.
Guilty of missing goal, gilt-edge chances.
They don't miss this time though, Liverpool. Crossed by Andrew Robertson, scored by Cody Gakpo. Seconds after he misses a good chance. He's not missing this one. Liverpool have the lead. That's Salah. Soboslai, brilliant take. Across goal, Luis Diaz, 2-0. Glorious, glorious Liverpool goal. They have dishevelled Arsenal there. And they score 2 in a minute. Salah, he's at it again. Jones. Oh, it's a whisker away from 3. That's Trossard, that's a lovely flick, that's an Arsenal goal. It's Gabriel Martinelli who gets it. Here comes Saka. Odegaard, lovely hit. Oh, what a save. It's going to be turned home, though, by Mikel Merino. And Jota's already involved in the action. Liverpool have won the ball. Oh, it's an awful tackle on Soboslai.
Checks, Wirtz, the dancing feet, Frimpong! Smashed in for the opening goal on a day of such emotion.
Plays Frimpong free on his weaker left foot, but what a finish that is. That is a very smart finish from Frimpong, just guides it in. No one can block the shot.
Pascal Gross and Adeyemi. Well, he got the cross in here. Brandt! 1-1. And the former Leverkusen man, today Dortmund's captain, to level the game and breathe life back into their push for the top four.
Yeah, and really with their first chance of Dortmund.
Attlee. And there, Teller's shot. Again, Kobel with a terrific save in the Dortmund goal. Xhaka's lofted quarterbacks past her. Here find Nathan Teller. And Teller in. Wirtz! Again, Kobel winning back of the ball for Dortmund. Pascal Gross moved on here for Rezon! Massive goal in their bid for the Champions League. Julian Rezon. And now from behind they lead by 2-1. Checks, Wirtz, the dancing feet, Frimpong!
Kaku! Their two most potent players combined. And when Romelu Lukaku scores for Napoli this season, it means only one thing: 3 points. Genoa free kick on the half-hour mark. In by Vitinha. Good header! It's off the crossbar from Pinamonti. Back in by the Brazilian. That's Agenor! And it's gone in! I think the last touch was off mid-head. It's going to be an own goal. But it's honest Agenor who takes the praise and the acclaim. Politano. Di Lorenzo makes the run. Di Lorenzo and Zombongisa, it's kept out.
Apaya's defence had held out impressively for almost the entirety of the first half, but it would be breached just before the break. Seni Mayulu firing a beauty into the top corner. As was the case last weekend, Luis Enrique putting out a very young side after his team's Champions League heroics. It was two teenagers who combined to devastating effect. With the deadlock broken, the floodgates would open. Within 5 minutes of the restart, Paris would double their lead. Another youngster involved, 17-year-old Ibrahim Mbaye, picking out Gonçalo Ramos. And the Portuguese number 9 able to slot home with the help of a deflection.
Game sale course weekend in Europe. That update on start Spain, Barcelona versus Madrid. Yeba England, Arsenal versus Liverpool. Then you call Germany. Yema Dortmund, Leverkusen. You call Italy. Yema Napoli versus Genoa. And you call France. Yema PSG versus Montpellier. Tiana you call Kakran no be enjoy our games no. Because fashion say, what you on YouTuber? When you can because of a year. Right issues now. Yemra Ghana, okay. So weekend Yakoba say UK High Commissioner to Ghana, Her Excellency Harry Thompson, Asia Minister for Sport and Recreation, Ura Kofi Adams. Coming here how a bit to Abuana, yes, sports no ne youth no, Jume dear coso between the two nations no, a bit to me, a year pay into screen now no, a year come course between a year. The sports ministry and also a UK High Commissioner, Her Excellency Harriet Thompson. Come on, so there na any so between the two parties. No. Now, when we say 24 years ago, and the Koba say, yes, yes, support a game between Hasselfolk and Kotoko, May 9th. Incident this year way back in 2011 2-1 ye mpese repeat bio nti afi bia no ya na ye di ho afahye na ya kaka ye ho sene be ya enei wo so kosire ho se da bi bibi se si mpese be si bio etenyi ebetwe ho fi that incident no etora hebetmesa eye Asante Kotoko former CEO enti Kumase making sure say celebration no ekoso kama pa enti ono eye Kumase de no na wo banka ha so a minister Pastora Curtis Okraku president ma GFA ene other supporters union no almost making sure say had no so to me so ewo enkran ha che say production between pictures can dey ma me so nkran dey Kumasi dey nyina no ekoso between the two parties na to say bibia wie pay weekend nti ye kwaso ahye nkran say dey see no ye nyina no ye kaka ye se na be ya yen sign ma repeat bio because yen pese be hwere or this year bio because of CB okohwe eye football akensie ewo ye various stadium asahodo ewo Ghana has nti when kakra koso a ye don komo na ma na pay as far as no eye concern now yen hwe ene U20 AFCON tournament koso Egypt ya enter the quarter-final stage of the competition. They don't say your black salad team no and then almost crucial game against host nation which is Egypt. Your 3 matches Sayabono salad every need 2 I draw 1. You draw against DRC and you share Senegal by a good to know and as I say Central Africa for no by a good to know. It's 3 matches 2 wins. You draw 1 with 7 points. You share 3 goals. I consider only 1. NC and about that game now. You better wish your team no all the best. You heard the so Ghana weekend because now you bought FA Cup semi-final game so attack between Asante Kotoko and Bekum Chelsea. 90 minutes. Asante Kotoko winning game now by a goal to 0. Courtesy Peter Moa the 80th minute goal. You heard this highlight, Mra. Name it was. Right. Kotoko Ewini June 15th ewo University of Ghana Stadium Kotoko versus Golden Cake finals. Winner no ebejina Ghana nemu ewo Confederation Cup akensi mu. Enti yebebo team ni nyina abase na support nso dey massive pa. Yebebo takwa for na abaso say omo support ye local football no. Ye be sia na ya dasa no pay say wo join Femi Kofi Amponsa yenche omra owa ne entwibu esiako ewa ha your favorite morning show the dialogue etwaso match.
Kofi Amponsa Osiahene Ede Agudemu Nsemaso on the dialogue so and Monday's episode 12th of May 2025. Ebedana say for such a wonderful sports debate on the dialogue show so and Juada Anopay na odini dia kwakugu beto aso na hwe other issues are eba oh my god emo ahwe form where YouTube edema say you can drop your comment there na yahwe asema dapono so kase pa eye hia asema obia edi eho enkomo bi na abakwa seminti ena empani se ehunu bi penti ena aboa serewa ojije ne bagura no ayedai wato aso to abeyi so ehunu bi penti DSC penti ye mame Joyce Bawa Muktari oye omampani a ote akonwa so sisiei ne presidential advisor omampani Jo Mahama ne wo fa ase so nimpono no Joyce Bawa omampani Jo Mahama ne wo fa ase nimpon ofase nimpon no enye nchen o omampani Jo Mahama a wote akonwa so ya Ghana fo ato abama no yede oman na Japade oman ni sika oman bibia emu nipa nyina hye nsa menu mienu ya hye nsa ohwe so Ghana ha no ne wo fa se okoposti bibi way back ye ma me sisi adapa asem bai ne tumira na machirisi ye megina nkasa keke ye pese ade bi ye de nyoma bi tutututu nyoma bi ho di obi ye ya na enye no obi nso aye di asa nipa no so moja wo ni munti di ono so aye no ono so enye and we need to condemn it. We need to condemn it. Ma Mrs. Adapa asem bai. Satam these for no minority or parliament. Sack Mrs. Adapa, sack her. Amono yinadi immediately. Yeah, press conferences. NDC for yebi minority that time. NDC for no parliament. And so yebi. Yet Ghana ema kanye dundum. Na kwablani timi count dollars do so pose ya de wone ka mumponi na de gu ni ka boot yes sorry a yes o man sikani ha yes sorry a yes Ghana sikani ha na a here for mine a developing nation that we are yet to develop. We are yet to be developed as a country. I bet dear why and Sabasu children. As it stands now, yes, sir, and so yet compo, and look to your pejak and tire near IMF. Dollar net bar from Kakarama started the politics. Who told you? Say Obina be been a dollar and a bar from. A moon send me a pinson. A thing can say, maybe a bit na dollar about for ma. Why should we be celebrating about it? Obra uko South Africa omu ni dollar omu fa dollar nya hwe uko Dubai omu fa dollar nya hwe Ghana ni hu dollar ni ho fofo yai. We are not proud of our own currency ye na sika no ye enye ye fe obi o CD kura enye ne fe omu ye primaries bi ewo Tema Central ho ba ko se delegate no ena parliamentary candidate ba ko komo omo each person things at 2,000 cedis or so tema constituency se mo ba ko delegate bi an interview no see odin se guniti osu delegate ba ko nipa no ma 2,000 Ghana cedis each so mo fanya lorry fare mo nkoto abama men and other opponent no ba obema obi $100 omu dollar mun say dollar mo do say 2,000 sometimes na dollar no say 16 or say 15.16 there and the dollar $100 near 1,006 and na onipa no mo physical cash near 2,000 so mo ni miskere mu or the $100 ni bi ti omu win primaries omu wie omu ko say obi ko say na dollar o say is it na o ma 1,006 dollar no $100 2,000 no emo do $100 but now with him cause Ghana for bibia dollars. Evangelist, you heard Joyce Bawa Mutari in the post way back or post, you know, we moved date in the This was 21st July 2023. Sack Cecilia Abnadapa immediately. We was Joyce Bawa Muktari. Or your man Penny Jo Mahaman Ofase. Way back 2023. Na aka afe ne fa ne atoaba. Na aka afe ene fa. Enoko posti on Facebook say sack Cecilia Abnadapa immediately. You have minorities. At time NDC, time no opposition. No, you have almost the posti. At time NDC, then only majority. Time NDC for a minority of parliament. No, you have almost a trucker. A farmer misses at a pound. And also that's no. Me 2 million much easy. Me 2 million 2 years ago. Sack Cecilia Abnadapa with immediate effect. Minority to president. We was 2 years ago. Justice Manena Sukaka, na men kind adi we na Ghana funti. Me pese odi ni o ma bi tun sani ani. Now here. Ma Mrs. Adapa ya wono 27th November 1954. And this year almost 72 years. Tie. Almost 71, 72 years. Why MPP Amayokoni ni wasom our bantama as MP Pen and wasom as Deputy Minister for Water Resources, Works and Housing, and also be Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources. Me kana bakosem kakra. Ofrim Pasatia and Ashanti region. Oko University of Ghana, ebe graduated with Bachelors of Arts degree in French. What a French pa? Amisi da pa. Oka French pa. In 1979, Enowie Legon. Obenya certificate in leadership from Harvard Kennedy School. And a postgraduate certificate in international development studies at a year University of Oslo. Mami Sisadapa or a development worker by profession. Obey a special assistant to Emma Omapenikofo in 2001. You appointed a chairperson Everma board of Ghana Cocoa Processing Company. Ofri wono obeye ofri board in 2005 no. No Deputy Minister for Water Resources, Works and Housing. But Mrs. Adapa in 2007 obeye substantive minister to the end of John Kufuor's administration in 2008. In 2008, or contested our Bantama constituency, Enya Mano 36,708 out of the 48,000, Enya 75.7%. We need Ebeye MP in 2009 to 2013, our parliament representing the people of Eye Bantama. Or survey of various committees, so including Works and Housing Advisory Committee, and to the Speaker of Parliament, Employment, Social Welfare, Youth, Foreign Affairs, and a special budget. 2017, akufo-addo as a man appointment. Obeye nominated for Minister for Aviation. And a veteran, he was able to 2019. Obeye Minister for Sanitation. Kopim say NPP. Eba opposition. Ekabe America Krebia. Ne dollar assembly made assemble by. Evangelist me that say. Yama Mrs. Adapa the anti American waba kwase hebra wabo. Show baby ofri ya 1954 when yini 71 72 years. Wabobra hwe adwuma waya mabobo so. Same demfi adwuma abai adwuma ben na same demfi aye. Abai adwuma bai na yura lawyer same demfi aye. The enye Ashanti Regional Minister Evangelist Fatu so the work out pussy a home minister where Ghana from where Ashanti Regional Minister Obiya Bonne and to say afum wafum cause dollars ebi say $2,000. Who told you that $2,000? It's more than that. It's more than 5,000. Sikano can is almost $10,000. and what kind of do so Pusano. Ashanti Regional Minister Koposi, Sami Jamfi, and all the love. Dr. Frank Amwakohene, ko Facebook Sisia, na ko her comment. NDC for no dinatem. NDC for na. Omu di minister na tem say, Minister, what is wrong is wrong. Na say all minister e support Bonedia. Ene one on nama yi manchia so enso yedai. Messi go to Facebook and look for this. You will see it. Dr. Frank Amwakohene, he is the Ashanti Regional Minister. Ubehuni post baby wo. What post this idea amada to so you wo sisia. Go and read comment. Ebi born abaso, ebi so dinatem. NDC for now was a minister where you are wrong. Ya total poster na agrada way. Ya total poster no. NDC propaganda omo ye didi to me no. Omo ditro eto na akufo-addo aban so. Omo da Ghana for wura nkofo jade wura nkofo mpase. Eko wura nkofo dem nkofo dwa ye etwatro. Say MPP for nye no. Na agrada where was she? Not our hand. That's what the people are saying. Ghana siko, minumi elusika. Who boss me a teacher for pay as a teacher for. We a teacher ni Ghana. We a diploma teacher, degree teacher. What year 3,000 Ghana? And we put you on a pension. You better to tax. Maybe we not 2,700 and 2,005. Next for sir. Obi ura manyo so man no kind dollar. Who teacher ni $1? Umpa ba 20 na are. Teacher ni. Ochra dia wo yi tontere na chiri for dia dia una umfutro osin koku ase crash ni ana amoku a wate ase koku ase na so bi wura politics mo a young guys like Sami Jamfi hesika walk hesika he video no ja evangelist as a video ba ko na agrada kasa second video no pese ke ti o say honorable odi ni nyina maami a honorable agrada na ni briska ono the physical gari e de ko Yesu gari bunk of aso okrom ha etimi tino ne na ko na ene hwetre sam na ene hwetre sam eti krom ha ne esuso sa ne mo wiso enti sa dollars bi na ayira container mu e sape my dollars no enu bi na Sami Jamfi chiche ya na because sa dollars na ayira besi na enti no mpani nsem da yet Chroma national security the media focus up in my yes one alhaji bifie alhaji kron besine yehunu so alhaji safianu ana alhaji mpapra yedino ema dollars na yeko hu no dollar no yente ho mpani nsem biu 4 months pe na dollars gugu muka musa no 4 months pe dollars enti ebuso ayasembisa sa dollars ni bi na Sami Jamfi chiche ya na hwe omo na gina ho no evangelist second video ni na ke pese tie sound no o ma mintie because agrada kase mi o me ntie yen sha say ntie bi Papa.
Ona budi ni na mama anaye. Fali na mama. Ina mama. Dao. Mama. Ina mama. Ona budi ni na mama. Ona budi ni na mama anaye. Fali na mama. Ina mama. Dao. Ona budi ni na mama anaye. Fali na mama. Ina mama. Dao. Honorable. $2. That was a medium thing. Yes. Who say woman? Monday. Mommy, Ona body living na mama na ye. Fani na mama me. Na mama. Anya go.
Honorable.
$50. That was a medium film. Yes. Who say woman? Monday. Mommy,
I was therefore asem na da ho no enya asem a I will say you fan tra agra da na ni briska dada de so o him sika no fi sami jam vinsam o him sika akroma de ko ho sami jam vi ena o kan gold board ho na ko bo so me 9 penny enti yema 250 million ho anwan na fa to gold no baby awie anase sasa payment dollar na eyira no ye bisa se enu bi no ana some Ghanaians will support it maka se MPP for omuni pa yade a ebi mbedi na chi ebi katia and this is so sa da bia me ka cho sa amanyoko mienu yo mu na edi Ghana nya amanyoko mienu yi se wo support baako anya oso na echinie ena chinie na wo so esikaw o say honorable o di ni nyina ama me ana ayede no ahwim say ho honorable enipa na twahia o enti kasame jamfika so obi anye o no say obi anye bi obi anye party for jejina ho o kukuru sika nyina ma na agrada mo za police ni bi kura jina o onya bi no ana wanya bi omu nyina form kon say ho chi chesika do so point say less than 5 months. Me se ma mo abroche mo me se de me kan o ya ba madwuma o USA de sami jamfi ye wo betimi aya na mo nka chem se me boa de a ene nka so wa hen de o ka no boa those watching me mo me. You people should help me. Now to me kai sika do so pose e wo bedwam kai sika obi poultry farm enkuko ni nyina wu cause onya poultry feed many for you Fesika wo kayo less than 5 months in office mu just say mu demonize sisi abra pa wa boni bra he ma mini profile me kan wa boni bra o ma me sisi adapa ni kunu we contractor kese that entertain bebre won kra on see sika wo mu ho dwete e wo mu then so say no oye so afọ oje mu say hey owie sika $1 million ukunya wai or more than that wo bra ma Mrs. Abranda pa asem ne bai no opani bia minim no wo makola businessman me kon nche okaza owa hin so mu ha amani wo radio ni TV so papa and I say da asem adai no say $1 million me ko ada me kitchen o wait me ko ada me kitchen na we sika be ya no hey ada o kitchen and that time me ama forward sika omo fa sika nko bango sika 42 omo fa sika nko bank obi kura ko sit down wo prampra mo ba bi ahia sika la koguo okwa otuko anu akoyaba okwa ba ho nyina afu se sika hye onim nkofo sika wo ya dikroma okujato abla kwakọ watching bay sika na dan ka boot mo rafi mo nkwa mo ba ma anya sanitary pad chicha na chese sika da boot ya chiche sika why sami jamfi uma ehu na ketua bosome oji sika sei dollars na wo chiche no yehu na bosome aketua na mampani dwo mahama ana no si code of conduct o de mraba asoafo abadwumayefo wa obeyisi meyiwadi yesi ye hwe me hu sami jamfi dia chewo paba ene de o dia chewo paba you see karma who demonizes is Arbanada Pano, the law of karma. The idea wa enyo deno, yemfa nyobi. Who dimamia tema so pama Mrs. Arbanada pa, you see? Nanipano, sikano de chair party ni bampuanka, enye hiu. Sikano. Sami Jemfi apologizes for gifting dollars to Agrada, sparking NDC backlash and Code of Conduct controversy. grada ye cheniska ono momonye sika dada bunko ofo afaso oye hyerepe he tak sika no odu ase no pay already hey she on do kan man no so de se nsem no e pufu she camera da so nti wo hu si etwa wo yi na grada ji sika do ye no pone na ehi no o so sika no wie no na ye no o ji sika no wie no o so mu wie no o de he ono obeyi wo yi ma me we jamoni mi no ono on fe boganya so ayo well o de fan konko ha e be ba ho mamema emma yakwaba enura na emma da potential mothers omunwo ye omu bia nu wawo omu bia nu wa emma enu momonufu na so da che onkwala binum ti nana ya santoa edwoso ba hema odaroma emwache me de hye
ya min ye nua anobe me ko kan ya me de ye say ya me de no asechire wo ho
mano assembly man no se atejeze
ya me de mi hu se na me nchire mo se bia woni nipa no wo kitan wodie bi ansa na watimi age so ya me de
assembly man na eka
da bi assembly man na ya
sa
nti ye nua
okay
ai
sabato o ho te sai
nyame ado me ho ye pa
weekend no ko sai
ekoyi
emamo happy Mother's Day belated though mo your potential mothers me say enro mo celebrate mo ma me no me so me fa konya so maye ma mo ha ide o mo say mo mo but why obey the that be obey dey obey o mo say mo nufo no kwala num ano but mo ye ma ide that e mema so num tie num esi ho na ma weekend no ko say
ya me ado enya bad
sa
say Mother's Day 20 Andra de text messages ne phone calls ne more but na me share them
say akukọ dantema onyama ne mum ni bi ni do so pa ye be hwe ho asem na ya kana sami je mfi asem muso musai na ai mama mra ho first
enura me share video ni bi
okay
na me nkwa me de me bo anjo so me bo anjo so kra
na bi sika no fine na say
wo po bi kra che ni sika
na da ono
se wo po bi a che ni sika na enye mama part ni obi a ne ho che ni sebe mama otimi ka se uyi ede wo manum enipa we ye che ni sika
yo
enti NDC for no kra ebi Agyapong
because so just no da
share campaign ahodo enkofo ye
yo
na amanya one Ghana cedi mpo na obi asebi wade ne ho awie wa brabo yi mu a
o display cast
wono ni ofa ne sika bi mpo nye
one ni kuno Angela sia ma behwe do mo kire wo krom ha
enya asem keto enti ye asem je fi wanya ade not at all one try cry na asem won say ewiase wano etimi koyi wuka se ye wa John Dramani Mahama beka say ono na mamu we mu no ompene masabi ne ma bia enkoyie emefole no enti we ye hwe so oba beka sa ye hwe se oba bi na
Ghana for he
aka
me say
ye hwe na watwi mu na ono ne ye twen no
asem we make bio NDC lose election no unum de NDC lose election obla Kumasi dwa no she no ono NDC start so mu lose sami dem fidie de amamo lose poto
cry
Kumasi dwa no she wa dum no amount for you Ken more than 1 million ayi ko no mo so de money anwa ena na eko
hewia mo be ya ho
besi ne yewura dutwum ade bi ko yewura na po de bi ko yewura baomia de bi ko yewura Ken de bi ko yewura brand a champion ade bi ko akuku dem businessman akwai odi birthday ya yeso odi very $4.5 million the din birthday niama kwe ono so de bi ko private individuals be what to say NDC MPP edi bi ko asante ko ete omodi omodi ko ye anwa mo na wakam ne ebo mututo awe mu fo anwa mo yempe ena edwadifo e wa edum ebo mu pizza to na wetime kukuru sika no mo na mo pesika ma sika no all kind o hwa sabata sika do say dollars o do ni gina ne do no
we betimi abo bet $2,000 because for sign shoot the new crowd
e bro crowd
Sankalene ke kura ne nko ade o kan man ne nko ade an kan make say $2,000.
But they said in some no. When said they want some now said the kura ma me no be mo ho me nsa. Yes. Hey.
2,000 to 5,000.
Obra odame pay bi akra suit. Ama menye bi ahye. Awurade nyankopon. E dey achiche sika no say dey less than 5 months.
Kura here bi dey brain brain tumor surgery. Ni nyina won.
Yo, you heard the Obankrata name.
Mate. Me the daily guide and I shasi. Sami Jemfi sprays dollars on Agrada. Adubuahin bombshell rattles national security. Harikati za Mungano advocates deeper regional trade. Men afraid of fertility test. Rahel Hesse Mati on the way by. Soko project surpasses targets. Inti owahini men afraid of fertility test no
and men dey agree yeah but enye omu nyina
bebre na
because on say na ema aware mu ware wi a bewu abe afe nyinsema fie menu nyinsema bo so obo ba no so mo e na wo na wo na na kuma afoi e na wo na wo enso onko hospital ni bia onko
onya ho kra
dey be am busy nti ho dey men dey agree me bema but me ne ya adwen mema bibiri se oba no hospital so di na chini enkohe gbohwem na ne hu nsuo no kra agene but onko ne enkohwem ne mu ano no da bia na obo oba ne ti so enti ho me ne ya adwen na ma chichime daily guide was dey
abusa ye sha se dia na the daily guide and na e sha se e dia ma na asema ya nugu so ye kan e na anopai that front page I just say hunsem na etwagu yewura Sami Jemfi and I don't pay no one bass, and near back and say, Sabi, and ye and ye can daily guide, na may be a year can. Now, what you hear, and I write Sami Jemfi, and mammy agrada, and there was a friend of Mamma Pat, a question away, yes, the Yena Seno, I say, Sami Jemfi, Mamma Patty, who know what I say, as a fat as about Kuchia, no Cochiano, no. Once I will shall be up and ask a Muchi and ask a pictures in the videos, Cracoso. Now, no one else Sami Jemfi, I want who I see a jet, a soon who to a chest or Bememu, or Mamma Patty, Kakakene, Ababe, and summer air trend day, our social media, and so and I'll fade the worker who do any more. And a peccata fet or soon see, when you be I can cast so and the year ready boy, so never semu etregu ewa hase na ase ana yera mama e da babeto ase e mama bebre o ha omusro se oba ene be matena ware na se awo no ye bibia ho na e ma be ma ni suro se woni oba be ko hospital kwa check se eye me na me wo problem ana se eye oba no eno e ya de egu amanfo ware pa na ma enkumafo bi mpo enye opportunity ebo ema bi echi se bi wona wonwo nso be kom no na ebi a emfiri oba no na eye be ma ne side nti na pay de ho se ma ba beto ho akata feto so nsian sem koyan so ewo ho bia e ka kai Ghana 42 pa ne me ma ne se bi so ne oba ware na ne oba timpo na wo ho sem ne koye bi ho a emfa sho oba ne nko ai se fata se mo mienu nyina mo be ko hospital na makwa akohwehwe mo apomu ne ehu se bibia ekoyie e de ma mo ebi mpo ana e no ba ko mienu bi na benefo be hwe na doctor fo be hwe e de ama mo se ne be am so mo benya ba ne bi e de ato mo nice so
Sawata ko the next paper so
the chronicle to us so Africa leaders must pursue evidence-based reforms. Salum Diata. When Plex 400 wins awards. GMO finish Boankra Port. Professor Boankra, okay. Boankra Port. Professor Jampo assures stakeholders.
Okay.
It's a chronicle, so no.
Yes, I say be more na yet was on Efa Chronicles and to so. Now you are John Dramani Mahama na no pay de ba betu ha say Boankra Port no obewie. Send ya kwa kodu bia no wakasa wo hwe anope the chronicle nim ha say ya ne bana headline na wode nsem we ya ba betu dwa e wa jampo na ya hye Ghana fo na wo say ye wa John Dramani Mahama obewie port no se ne Ghana fo bi ye busa support ye ya ka echi ho nsem na kwa bibia ho no wo say da bi nsem ampani eyinani e de free so na mampani ebo no homodin bia so obetimi ICS port no na eno so aba be ye kra be hwe anope kratafa etoso mienu e de kope miensa e ho nsem e wa ha obenya bi akenkan na African leaders nso ene ye kase bibia Ghana ha na kase e ka na se bibia obeye bia no esese wo ma evidence eba enti na obi se se wo bua nipa se wo givat nye enye vat mum enye evidence mo se se nka vat na aban ye witness se na be ya obetime hu sa de na wo ye no ekoyi anampo se enkoyi eno nti eno nso ho nsem aba beda ha kratafa etoso miensa anase enai obenya bi akenkan ewo ha.
You heard the work after Ghanaian Times.
The Ghanaian Times. Cosmos pledges $2 billion investment in Ghana's petroleum sector. Energy Minister. Government committed to completing Boankra inland port. Professor Jampo. Scale up Soko project to benefit more communities, stakeholders, and our Ghanaian Times so needy fund so ewaha. It's the Ghanaian Times.
Cosmos, na your story.
Yebeka Cosmos ne ho asem kakra. Ira Cosmos infoni eda ha katafa etoso du mienu the Ghanaian Times. Anopen infoni na eda ha no FA pa no si odi 2 billion ekwa akoshe energy sector mu. Eno eye ade a we ba be hwa aboa. Na ye energy sector na timi eja brane. Ghana de we ni ye yebeka wanye ni ye nso yebeka. Intanope wo si odi 2 billion ena ekwa akoshe mu anope yenso ye ka ho asem dia trewo na katafa etoso du ba konso Professor Jambo hunsem no ya bobo so edi amount.
Okay. You call the next people so every no.
Okay. How Akumsin mobilizes gender front at NPP headquarters. Youth encouraged to lead purposeful lives. Mahama under fire over COVID-19 health recovery levy. Baumia urges NPP to put past behind. And Mamemfa we are now on to us.
Okay, that's the daily statement. You got the next week also.
Okay, me the new crusading guide so to us so Magdan defends 18-year legacy on airport land amid legal tensions. Commonwealth lawyers fight Mahama over suspension of Chief Justice. CDM slams Mahama over failure to scrap COVID levy. Aveno chiefs stand firm against proposed paramountcy change. Boankra Inland Port Project key on agenda. GSA's CEO. Agrades dollar video brouhaha. And our Cosmos Energy pledges $2 billion investment in Ghana's petroleum sector into the new crusading guide into the workout and
first story back
yeah, first story back home, you know, Mudiana Yebefa, Common Health Lawyers fight Mahama over suspension of Chief Justice. Yebeka Mami Hun Semi, and some way Ababa Jensen Hyper. Na Enumuna Muda Babe to just say, SSA. Yeshe ye. Na we a lawyer for and air compound because I say ma ye dibre kakra na ye wono ye free mansa enu ti anope amuda baba to katafa to so miensa de copy me du na esensem ne doso katafa to so miensa de copy me du e wa ha say
Commonwealth lawyers no so di o mani okay
because come here say obi a can be say wo ya ade na obi ase enya Esese wujai ase we John Dramani Mahama wo ye bunu egu na sumu ayese ne wonte ye no
ti de wonte ya ti ni ti ohwe akufo-addo oba first 4 years no ampani uka bibia no ti the second term no do ba bi obewie kwa de oka hwe a we no 4 years pe enti we a wo wi akoyi muka bibia onti because owi a ma market na mbebre emfa no ho enti munya no ni 4 year term no dey onko trefi no ho me na echire no ye call ballot no so bi 2028 a ho no bi so betie Ghana for anaso me dey that's all ti nya omo
Ese so ti o wa hene ese so ti once Ghana ade ba kwa ye de tete ye ho ye oye kire se bibi ko so na senti ase ni mu a oye kire ni ade ase se Ghana for ase ye de tete ye ho nti ye oye kire ye nim se bebi akwa kodu de mampani be
obai se 4 months pe ayi for okatachie mu de omo ye omo ye de mu ba ko ena a lawyer for de enso mo ye nti uba less than demonstration sha say ba dia ene o say ohwena utuma na
that's a question mark
yes question mark na enu Mother's Day no de na o de che o maame de o ye dey na ma o maame na o maame ti ase
maame ni ho
o maame ni o kafra ene o ka association no Yes, o ma me tiase.
Madam, I what tiase.
O ye de na ma no.
My friend and bon komo.
Asa.
Me catch and say to the better me.
Oh my goodness. I was say so ma me mu ye. Anope na me kan say. O ma me nyi say on wanku. But unyini na sofo we be catch say o ma me e be for. Nti bebre ni o ma me e dey enkasa. Which is very bad. Yeah, me dey me ma me wu na mo mfie nwotwe.
Oh, no,
I'm so accurate man say dey. Me ni ma me yie bi a me kwa akoye. Me ni papa yie bi a me kwa akoye.
Why you need that crap?
Ti wa o papa ti ase no na wo sika wo so hya se. O ya kokora kwa akoye yi.
And then say dey yie dey ye kapa o.
Ya popo ni me bi a nto ye me sa ma me. Enti emrante bebre ene ma no bebre ni o ma me nkasa. All because o compile bo bi o ba bi. And o sofo bi sabi. Ono na friend ho sofo Benjamin friend no captain say o ma me be for. Nti ene one ne ma me nkasa. Cha no pena me tu ma na fo. Itu me ma na fo. Se ene eno na wantimi anya enka chiri.
Ma say ni na mpo obetimi anya.
From ma me na pa le chow. Because enna ni ya pa din pa. O ma me ti ase a o so so mu. So papa eti ase a o so so mu. Because one brain is as any pa me be free on sa. Obey mo boss
Obey to wa ka cash le hwan.
Yes. Nti e be say e be pacho. Say yen so e ma me mu yi. Na e ma no a yidi mo da nyina from the vice president. Ye ma me Professor Jenopoku Adimai. A free the so-called Chief Justice or suspension. A ma kuku dam. Our MPP mu. A ma kuku dam. Our NDC mu. Amanya fomu na esina koponyo mkase.
Yes.
Aso 4 year nom a kuku dam. Me ma sorry aso 4 nyina yere nom. E mo nyina happy Mother's Day. Aso 4 e wo krum e nyina yere nom. E ma bobra e bia omu nyuma. E ma ni bia bobra. Ha utumi se. Omu yi omu nu fo nkyere. Eno e se omu ye TMG hwan ye hwan. Ohenta de bia position. Yet krum ha
Enye is
important review cry.
Na buy asatade na nufu eye gu fom. What they chere na cameraman so twa.
Yeah, budget
so na enipa enamase. Say ni pere kwa ase e no akwasi omukwa sorry. If you are be omeko mosque. Ghana. Maybe e pese de o man kodu no. Ene ne bebrebe ni ebre o. Because yesu ene egbanti o man na yede yenkwa enim. Emran so bebre enya adwuma. To the emfa konko ha. You better was actually Tuesday now watch and they white no.
I share it in pa.
Mamu refi. E brother be now watch 20th and ye birthday no fia.
That's it.
And birthday no mon share white.
birthday man.
O ya kwa so ma dey white. Unya ya white.
Yes.
White be si una ase. Ye wi. Amefa mu si ana mon kwotro aso.
Okay.
Na na ya santo a etro aso radio so. Na afi sabatel omo na ebu ami a ede de bon krata no enkomo ebro me di se ensema maboroboro so no watimi de ekoso e de bon krata enu nyuma mu nyina na waje ebre aboso ma menkenkan messages kakra omanfo ehwe no awo YouTube ma menkan o madwe nkyere kakra na me fancy na me guest no ababa bedu nti yentimi fa ene enkomo no enhihye so me di se omanfo follow your party here. Nasset King was watching it from Holland. Keep up the good work. Nasset King, that's the Holland, how called here. Alexander Asari. Awusabo Asari. Was it good morning? Please, we are expecting more programs, politics from you guys. More love. May I say. Eric Sobri. Also, this guy insulted and disrespected every elderly person in this country. That is Sami Jemfi for you. Winnie Agyapong. Also, morning, my children. How was your weekend? Hope all went well by God's grace. We thank God for another day and another week. Thank you for your remarkable advice. Keep it up. Hey, Ghana, what is going on? Hey, Mami Winnie Agyapong. Mommy, happy Mother's Day. Come on. Mami Winnie Agyapong. Happy Mother's Day, Kesi enko emapa. Sanso ena inua ba konsu de ode abani. Also, some Ghanaians were crying and demonstrating against Agrada for scamming them. Ghanaian leaders ignored and allegedly some of Ghanaian leaders were interceding for her not to go to jail. Why Ghana? Michael Kumi also isn't his fault because Ghanaians have short memory. Ha ha ha. And also the Daniel Da from Paul Manson. Also, good morning, Owahine. I was Papa with story. Listen to this story. Also, good morning, Owahine. I was government worker at DVL in Norway. I was told when I was under training that the only gift I can receive from a customer is flour and toffee. Flour and toffee, no way. So, Chadia, Obitmadi, or any more DBL or no way. Or any training. And put to only as a catcher and say, a Chadia customer, the Bitmia channel, a toffee flour. Usually, when you know a jet trap, immediately, as a American down. Because we have a bamboo, you are bad, you are Buchida. Which means you just actually know video. You. And I'm to the Indiaba. East Adams was a good morning, and all Kencity workers keep it up. Honorable Kenyako Ponso from Germany and all the way a free Abba. Miami New Penny Eric Kwedu. Was a good morning, bro. Watching you live. It is evening now. Wow. All the other stuff crowded in the one number Ponoso Sauna, a Ponoso no Namasa, brother Eric Kwedu. Maybe senior brother, no. Bro, good morning to you. Every day, you are Jumedi. Me say, "O friend, mo I wish you Mother's Day." And I'm wish me about Ohema Agyapong. She's a mother. Mother's Day. Abena Kukuikma. She's a mother. Me man, happy Mother's Day. To baby, happy Mother's Day. Enko, and for mom. I mean, Safia Hajia Safia Mohammed, Deputy National Women Organizer. She's a mother and a sister. I'm wishing happy Mother's Day. Hajia Safia Mohammed, Deputy National Women Organizer. Me say, oye deputy no friend now offer. Since MPP wa bema no. Ope umwa, ope party no we futu bi ana bibi about the party offer. She's one of them. Now obe contest National Women Organizer. Me support no. Because of how me ensem choni me pay information me friend now or Jimmy Sunti. Me tanechi. Wejagbawe, me nua ba no no. Maami amufa, wejagbawe. Me nua ba no no. Ono so me man happy Mother's Day. Wejagbawe, women's organizer, happy Mother's Day. Ema nyina wo fie ha. Mo nyina happy Mother's Day. Mo so mo mpena for ma mo hwemi. Wo hwemi nim. So worry. Friends elekem. Ba wo mpena. Ma message ade ba ha no. Omo so mo on ratio ma me ratio mama. Elekem say munyina umame. Very interesting. Well, it's time for the discussion. Ebrason say you didn't come on bro. Ti menu anu mienu odameni nua fojo e wa ha. Nkomani yiba be di no doso. Nti koso ama ofidi no na ha. Ya homeso agye nkrato tew. Aba ye ba e di nkomo no be hihye so. That's why I'm our kwaba abio edoba net 2 television. So braso say any abidja for ede enkomo edapono so ebrawo. Ene da emujo juada ene bosomi a ewo mu ne da etoso du eminu. Enwa every second Sunday of the month of May bia emame for eda. Nti enwa ena emame no mo na ye celebrate omo aye Mother's Day. Nti ene joyi esi enkonwa se yene abidjafo bidi nkomo nseme no doso 120 days of Mampani John Mahama bidi nkomo kakra na ya hwe Samedi mfin nseme da wi enima pa Ira Ken ohene Agyapong aye business executive for Ken se ombetum nchine na omadi no adanse ye akire amansan awo dwumadi eso nti eno so ho nsem edapono so Abraham Odame Kwesi Apia ewa ha ena afen so Shadrach Fojo enso ewa ha ono ye chairman Odame ye chairman Fojo ye secretary business executives for Ken omo eyekua omo ye edwedefo nkabom kuwa omo se Ira Ken edwedini ti omo eboni chidom na wako nkode ti abidjafo ni me guest a ene omo ba bedi nkomo obetumi drop your comment our social media platforms so YouTube, Facebook, Net2 TV GH. YouTube, Facebook, Net2 TV GH. Me dey owo ahene entribusi ako. Mr. Odame, e machi.
Abinia.
Bokode.
You are doing on so.
Oko. Last week now na me hin.
Last week eja. Between kwa kakra.
Okay.
Meja be kofa nema. Kakra free turkey.
All right.
And the other parts of Europe.
Mate. Na business ko yi. Say $60 number for mtebo mo.
Oh, eboa. But in the interim, no, into the Moasa, and it's sustained twice. Okay, because you have to see, Niema, how the dollar high rate, you know, go
enjoy.
Until so be clear, no, we have a crowd you go up.
And then good statement or they but some in your master say
it has to take time. I say sustain at least be 6 months. So okay. When they go, Oko a friend is saying. Baby, I don't talk as a multi gong and someone take cars. He had $2. What he has got $2 what's in less than 2 weeks. 2 weeks. They just say that an answer now what the new rate na craft for Abba and Sana, even your homes so far. But it's a good thing.
All right. For your Boko there. I've heard what's the Bank of Ghana. Honorable. All right, okay. So, we have 5 minutes. Ora George, Krobia, our Homanoso, or pre Yamia Dumasio Youth Organizer, and be in Nepal. When you are penny join any come on public servants and a government appointee, or more a sue hours or than a day of Belgium. Some medium feeding a better so. A BSC and Kososana, what are they expecting? He is the deputy National Communications Director for the New Patriotic Party. We are going to be watching.
Oh,
there.
Oh, Namia don't know where I Doctor Okane, Media, Kwasia, Jimuna,
Obiawe,
lawyer, doctors, Munina,
Obiawe, Obiawe. And commanded teacher, yes, Obre. Sabine Fiasama, a baby Muso, MPP for her, how many do? We are dear dollar say a grada and a downfall. Where is catching a way bonny benum. Also, as a Mimusa Wadarma.
You met Siranatia, Akufo-addo T4. Which is MPP4. Emilia, no cool woman say, so we are gonna be now the family and fee are done, you know, also and Hawa. Now we are hypocrites. Seriously, we are serious hypocrites because Sabi, Yakaya, Yama, Mrs. Sirada Plow, no proper penny, Abraham, Mamia, Bob, a troubled regimes that would be Nikunu, one of our renowned architects in this country. Who just like a city Blomaye, a bra Ghana, Boko Musika, and now we read sick of report. You want to report you. A better than a dear Semna Ghana for the family. Yakasafa, for the fact that a government official, meaning what you have here.
Okay.
Let me say, and for a private individual, and Ubia and Fanako. But the observable public, now the Ghana Fusika and a book, the Ghana Fusika shows as a Mama Ghana. Utu anamo bi eti say ya. Ghana for e was why you see busawo. Minia NDC for ba abam. After no madi a year 120 piece. Sami Jemfi, a brown opposition. Obi Power try and that professor Sami Jemfi actually done and Sami Jemfi actually display dollars like the wire. This is a young man now. Only any record be access to you, Abraba, and answer why yes, maybe I will take us all. I branch the crowd, Ben, not say a bonnet. He's a young man. Yes, or one of whom day, and Afri, and Medinam. And yes, I am proud in the say. And the good boy. I buy actually, and at Cassia. I buy a security. And the man is on front of good. Our Ghana, a demon. Na sebi opinion to say Cassia as good more than it me pia $80. And nay again, and I can say a sicano. I was say a shop I ever pass on Sebi, almost Ghana, especially hospitality sector, no hotels near day. Yeah, encourage you on so many moving away from the way the forest and a business will from her. Now, as a public official, would that go more than woman Ghana portal space seeker? Would to me display opulence? Would to me $80? If you say $20,000, if you say $10,000, if you say $1,000, that is not the issue under discussion now. The issue under discussion, and they say, Sami Jemfi, first of all, your President Mahama, saying, the president must take this matter very, very serious. The Excellency John Dramani Mahama cannot do politics with this as usual. Right? Meaning, the executive director of Transparency International Ghana, Madam Mary Awilena Ada, as His Excellency President Mahama must take firm action against Sami Jemfi. And yes, we are Sami. But the president now to sign a more. Then the other appointees in Nabe say President Mahama extremely in the new. Obejina Montana Wakasa Bibri, but actually the any. And now we are President Mahama, LNC code of conduct for all the appointees, meaning Amebuana.
And no correct.
The code of conduct now or launch, you know. A year and send appointee via or respecting. Now I share in the vision of President Mahama, this is a code of conduct. Code of conduct in anything. I don't know say on person na swat na power so what no mine. Ebeye je no matter a hunting on person obey profligate expenses like obey things Ghana can be show off. Eneya yen nyina say oman no yesika sem atake ene Ghana jumayefo aban no mkosi gonwa omo pe akatua ntumu no aban dada ni timi mo about 30%. Aban we di oba no say Ghana sika sem nyakra enti eye trade union for omo mu di juma esom man yi enye 10% sabi okay labor law no kra na wuntimi working condition of labor. And also this aban dada timi am 30%. And I can hear you say ka aban e won private ni atuma ko mani na adwumayefo ho akọ aban say spend ho enti o ma adwumayefo 10%. Ghana for be raising questions say adwumayefo amo Ghana mo se na do aban etiri mo dey o ma 30% increment. NDC buy almost 10%. That's the man more than I imagine for 10%. Now, or Nipa or string of my penina pound is the only acting CEO of Gold Board. Formerly precious minerals. Able to me at times, if you say $10,000, so say $20,000, so Ama Ubinania Yana asked him or more than a fair. Nipa na, you have some of this kind of man. When you will be a certain or when you will be a certain or what or how you announce it.
All right. Okay.
Now share acquire that fast so it is every from him. He can have one in all and say go for Libya.
Yeah.
Ubia Petroleum is that one
and yes, Kaketwa, you video no TV so up and yes, Sikano soup.
Sikano kind of where is that 100? Sikakana can is and I grant ourselves here. Now, some people they never grant us was on your different. I grant answer when you're standing against it. Or don't you again? A Jamie or the contractor almost a couple of cars. And was an abra is coming who come with it. I say, I can play out because I got a cigar.
Okay.
It's the wood I was ever
that's it.
Sadio and it was take a step on mine. A trying to know, Adam a book and get the problem clear. Politicians and these if one to make a country and say, and then here it is $20 in free. Of the common politicians, Nagasanama. Then they have a savage and video could come for you. Then you feel.
But, George, blame you on the okay.
Special prosecutor, or when you focus here, Ghana and Jamaica. Obi Kwaye, the party for the Hebrew, Oblum for the Yeke, yet to suffer. Ghana Puna, Don Mahama, His Excellency. Ghana Puna, all anti-corruption agencies, any financial, agencies, commission for work, and the show. You heard on me. Now, and this is for food soldiers, and on communicators, and then a comedy woman. No more work of the moment in our. Now, said the answer is no more moment in a penny for us.
That's it. About to answer that from George. George Krobia Sante, Deputy National Communications Director, and I responded to the video I cover viral. And then once about my chassis free or damiho. And 7 some for one baby and some minimum the chassis say 120 days so in your some medium feed and name. My member was man at Twatsu.
Unia, better was medical chow.
Okay.
I'm a chair with you for Nara. I'm a chair business executive for Ken members.
Okay.
I'm a son's with you, members was so. Achimada mine. The papa compreko. Agyapong, that's a henny. Bidin Chakasepa, Ebro. Here I check a crack.
No credit.
Now watch me in the moon. Yeah. To be quiet, Maba. And some good just did. Every brain. It is true. The medical Ashasi, President Mahama, the 120 days in office.
In office, no.
Yeah. I'm Penny Mahama, Ansana, ye be the president, no. Watch a Ghana for Bobby Bray. Teach you a specific set or Bemwa in 120 days. There are certain key things for failing. Okay. Until you have a fun one by one. Okay. Nama says, who say whether he has lived up to expectation. Okay. He did kind. Had a 24-hour economy. I think that was his flagship campaign message. The campaign or year in the 2024 elections, you know. If anything, 24-hour economy, no, and then they dim.
Because Dr. George Donfe, our research fellow or child University of Ghana, also more research on no. Upon all the political campaigns, MPP, NDC, all parties, they need
24-hour economy. Yes, because now, and some people, but still now, I'm going Bombay. No more can say 133. The other name of 24-hour economy 133 is one job, 3 persons, 3 shifts. It's now in a flagship program with the Naki Sheni say, send you here no. It should be the first on his agenda. Okay. The first budget they buy, you know. Me say no my crowd say what the bar me tun su tanajo ane me tun su tanajo ko ane me na mkranasia
no ton
na me ton ti ma hwe ni ma together with other members of a friend is NDC ni Ghana for nyinara ye hu anim until within 120 days no 24-hour economy no aye wagadre. Okay. Secondly, doom so it's on the ascendancy. Ukraine na MPP fra them no. Now it wasn't solved totally, but it wasn't this bad. Okay. As compared to MPP, you know. Okay. Abandoned the campaign. So they were sure said Dumso is a thing of the past. But see, I wasn't. And drop with the soon. And it sounds so affect businesses because you see, I go first started to generate plans because you can't predict time.
Okay.
Within 120 days, do so our sin.
Okay.
Either they do a mass sacking of public officials. Mama Babe or Babe, within 120 days, go for a point to genuinely necessary recruit teachers for. A bank promises and about the new Mabeba. Now, if people have been recruited genuinely, you buy contract, no, you cancel, you sack you. So within this 120 days, no, people are suffering because of lack of jobs. Unnecessary for unnecessary. A bebu, we don't know create Janeko, Abrucheni Ade. A buy no, a sack you without any explanation. And within 120 days, no, these are one of the things. And a Galamsey, Galamsey, they are very, 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 very passionate about Galamsey issues because we heard the devastating effect of Galamsey. They are so bad. A Benny President Mahama at the year campaign. I think say most friend is a professors those almost neutrals no almost the year campaign said Galamsey is destroying our economy and it's very true. As say Niema true any LI 2462. I keep saying it is one of the worst airlines Emra Yapasi in Ghana. Emra allow us to mine in our forest reserves. Oman Penny Mahama the year campaign so Obe repealing LI 2462. And you know when a lot of votes Oba Bemono LI 2462 to say say Obe amende Embrano. Na yentin wants to be abu. And there is no commitment. Say on be amended. Okay. Na Galamsey as it because a good body on Beromania good too. And on the issue of Galamsey within 120 days, no, I think President Mahama has failed. And within 120 days, no, the first time you say containers that say camphor. It means sublime. Na minimum da. Say 40 feet container. It may yera. Thousands of them. It may yera under a certain government. Within 120 days, we've heard say over 1,000 containers. Ayera. I be seen in baby. I could see. And another one, Rambo style rates. Japa then in for. Without any permit. Na you open on way. You'd be a friends and former Bank of Governor boss Kenoforiata. And I also. Cocaine scandals and so within 120 days. I didn't make just
120 days in
yes. Within 120 days, cocaine issues is on the ascendancy. Cocaine is a pile of capus, a pile of takrade. Yantimun Simbu. Recently, a Reverend in for your issues. Yehudi Akusi. Aircraft may be Ghana empty without any purpose. Echo. Now it will be suspected cocaine more than a boss. Until within 120 days, no cocaine. So, sorry. Okay. And there has also been an attack on the judiciary. Last Mamiti Minia Fojo on this judiciary issue. You can't the three arms of government, the executive, legislature, and judiciary. No, I'm me check it on for them to be on their feet. Judiciary
is true.
So, per the framework of the constitution, almost say very important. Say judiciary, independent. Before move back into government, and semi president Mama Eddie can't because not already not what target judiciary to be MPP inclined into the can't or bar, or also by appointed more NDC inclined lawyers to the bench. Na be a balance score. It's no mercy, we possible bar. A yet day on my boss, me, on my suspending. Petition on the coin. Allegations say, yes, your friend is saying, we're too kind in a year and ma. Now I keep asking, say, is this call to her functions? Sasebi, you can wobu attention be, what could you bribe be? And that's why they be a tia constitution and I say in the course of dispensing justice, then we say a petitioner a merit. But because we must see we possess you buy a day be mammy you pay particular be so you suspended mammy. So within 120 days there has been an attack on the independence of the judiciary.
Okay.
And it calls for concern because you polarize the judicial system now. And that's one as a GDO memono ever trap. And also almost share bo at to force in the lead year say cocoa prices. Yes. Bar from 3,000 on being increased to 6,000 by 100%. Bar so maybe some cocoa farmers. Ya too much for 6,000 and as I'm saying. Family and friends omo the campaign it's here akufo-addo.
So a fan bush yes. In a for
intino. Sami Jemfi kwa nest. Hey, let me tell Sami Jemfi on family and friends. Now if analysts are not they man and the akufo-addo.
I know what then.
Hey,
I know what then.
It needs to say oh my fact way say hey away. It we are hoping say omo by moi they will do something different. And which means say campaign no more year say family and friends. Then you say pen no more pro no more person omo ba no more baby. Julius Debra ya appointing no Kwesi Pratt say din ketia fifi kweti nti abusuafo na no masate appoint him into government and now so ye campaign say public official be area e wo say ohwe no yare
Ghana
abusuafo ne mi ken kontopo wo mu a na mama ya so ate no kretro do mo de ye campaign anka health issues die enkanya ade e wo sanka e de politics but de mo ka ye say Dr. Bamian do one in UK e be politics ya maame vice president be obi anyame nka no say onti apoyi yes one if we have UK
oh that's all
yes and now we have government appointees who are defending it so what I say so these are all double standards and about we so share bo say in his appointment obe recruiting 30% of women into his government. It was a campaign promise and call for a share so edit for about say we do 120 or achieve. If you only 14% and out of the 13 and you not even 50%. 14%. A bank sign at the campaign is on bar on be COVID tax free home. Sisi o mampeni mama I say afen wo hu se COVID tax no. Sa na IMF
the campaign
on the year nyina no kwa. That not said no. There are still there are some few good ones I would like to commend this government.
Okay.
Yeah, Papa one of his best-selling proposition you know great. It is a boy be a address I don't know the news it is why he didn't you try to say can create in all our arguments. One, the city is doing very well. There are arguments to say and yet any pragmatic measures now to forcing and I say a friend is saying Bank of Ghana idea and share because of China, American whatever a trade war. But I am of the view say whether it is to forcing ingenuity or whether it's China American trade war it is good.
A reflection
yes, it is good. Okay. What is good is good.
Fantastic.
And but we are praying say it has to be sustained because if dollar drops ubenya hunsu was say sustained for a long period of time. I said na me di kan chire already no enema yakra ne madada egu ho. Until say sa na besa na this new rate no atone ma foforo no. You should not expect any price reduction.
Okay. Assuming say I sustainable from now to the end of the year. You can argue
say you can reduce prices. Because if you used to buy $100 for let's say 1,600. To see I meto better for 1,300. Okay. Which means at least consumer no will be save 300 meet me so by 300 cedis.
Yeah.
It's the best sre e before. Miss me be ni. Yes remo. Say yes sustained for a long period of time. Ya pa mo chow. Moma and reflect me can be. Moma and reflect in the prices of goods and services.
Okay.
No many nyina e ho santoin.
Okay.
And na abai no so sign one promise we e-levy. E-levy one of the taxes I was very much against it.
Okay.
Because Abaya Nanka was committed to promoting digitalization. Then who he has charge tax on digital transactions. Okay. Abaya ye free abombarding. And my son's way betting tax free ho. I mean trabet. It's I'm say boy no my trabet But that notwithstanding Oma increase electricity by 14.75%. And almost increase water by 4.02. Okay, e-levy 1%. About betting tax na 11.
Okay.
And now okay, electricity 14 plus 4 na 18%. It has a ban 11 and the 18.
Aba.
Aye. It has a robbing Peter to pay Paul. Because we are robbing a killing Peter to pay Paul. And now we should Momo say oye a friend say e-levy so oye electronic national near two.
Yeah.
Betting tax, ultra betting net too. But ECG obia use ECG. And the friends say water obia use you.
Yeah.
Until we no increase no.
I know
what they because they can't
obia cut across.
And last but not least,
okay.
Abanus promise lean government. So obe limited the number of ministers. Why yeah? Now so ni him say lean government bi o ha e sofa koshoko. Abeni panel ho no isa. Na so mo budget no eso.
But
midi wie so no. Omampani Mahama. It means that within 120 days no, there is still more room for improvement.
I think say my percentage. It could be for more economic research for public policy. University of Ghana, University of Professional Studies.
Okay.
Every rating Mampani Mahama 23%.
23%.
For the whole lot. Over rating say.
Me mum I think say me mano 14.2%. Over 100. Because what any my list.
Yeah.
14.2%.
For you. Quite know when him.
Okay. Me know why me. Medasi. Anopa ebefa kwanya we suni achia atifu na refo.
Okay.
So that I'm ready to know. Anopa is ebechia ana amponsa tin kakabo. Ebesa achia Dr. Ohimpon asiama atiwu manhene. Anopa echia omo. Efa kwanya we suna ma wish me mama so happy Mother's Day, Ma Charlotte, and Mama Christy, and I pay wish him happy Mother's Day. And Mammy for ma way a brabu mamma play my rules ninano. Mammy for rules ninano. If I quenya is when the 2 year wish him happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
Ladies for Ken, you wish him happy Mother's Day and I pay. I think say Mina Odame Abubon 7 so now I reti President John Mahama for his first 120 days. I want to touch on some few things on that.
Okay.
I think that personally me reti John Mahama on the first 120 days and I'll give him a pass mark for the friend is saying 120 days Okay. I think that all stay near 26 personal or personal way. The mini Odame can in a movie. But key on some of those things, we're hearing my year so far now. Now we're striking by 26 now or so by now. It is more than half of Myanmar cars wedding or by an intino. The criminal, Sebu, I'm not here to communicate for NDC4, but the criminal, my man a pass mark over 50%.
50%.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what I said about appointing a cabinet within the first 14 days. I think so, yeah, but the woman said T3 in the cabinet not appointing in the numbers were just either a Voltarian or nodness. That is one thing that is very key and very notable about this government. Say we have banned with appointment or about 85%, 95% of appointment are people from the Volta region or the northern regions, which I think say the president needs to sit up and look at it again, because if the majority of the people are not having roles to play in this country. Your areas are good populations. At least in the governance of this government, and those people should be seen in there. But obetimia across check it. I heard the various appointment government we are say nipa voter or either of the 5 northern regions. Every place, what you see, we most major appointment and President Mahama. I think this is key amount for Bobo so fine. Why appoint your cabinet within that period? You hear Ashanti region. In the cabinet, there is no person from that place as a pure Ashanti person. The only person in Muntaka, the background is not even an Ashanti person. Tibesre say President Mahama. You say NDC roots in more of 12 fan, but we have voter in your Ashanti region. Voter in NDC in your Ashanti region. It's even more than the vote they get in the voter region. Yes, into 1 year appointment. Only too biased on ethnocentric matters in his governance. Into what me appointee, or Casa by appointed the leanest and most effective government. Lean need your appointee or appointee or more into honor, every man a pass mark. But as to say, yeah, be effective. Now, President Nanado, no issue, even 340 million to the Office of Government Machinery for their budget. Now we buy our appointing 54, but our budget 2.7 billion. That translates into say a friend is saying job for the boys and girls. And now we are obey a robust code of conduct or the aba. But as to say, near my we inside, no, near my woman and casano, or the BA Jumano, and also some of the whole. And this Samijan fee issues we're speaking about, a test case for John Mahama on his code of conduct, because code of conduct or established for his government now, it's not even up to 1 week. First person or try and way. So when them fee so be separate, I want to see that if you have balls. So you be my pa.
True challenge.
Is a challenge. Tell me the view straight to Mahama. We call launching code of conduct, which is part of the 120 days promises are here. In less than 1 week, some of the feature say. So we bema implement it and let's see. And I'm telling you, and I'm sitting on this platform to say, John Mahama cannot in any way stretch his hand on. Because he's a darling boy of the NDC. There be a
chief of staff.
Chief of staff. Then these people are there. Go to the platform and see the hit on those platforms. We will come and hit those issues and pay a bamano. You come and hit on those issues. I just want to mention your man Mahama is so far no. Hold on a national economic dialogue. I think say no so why in the first 4 no why within the first 90 days in office no scrap the following taxes and no abobos levy but Nema, I didn't want to be on finance anchor COVID tax on the campaign. Sabi you wow, Tiabontiana, you did this year be COVID tax. Or no, could not platform simply review so kind. You could not do it. Emission tax, there was nothing in emission tax. No, it was on paper. It was never implemented. It we flew was you on your shame. We need first review taxes and levies on vehicles imported into the country. And 1 year. Because near my craft blue chicas a craniano taxes and the owner and one that's so yes. Commence drafting of legal amendment and prepare for implementing the 24-hour economy. So you flagship programmer. Oh yeah, campaign. No. I feel no bench on 1 year. Oba ebes rawono. Obedu dem a I feel no I didn't say ebe fan home. All corner was a family. No. Obama down chama diache when ti me anya hwe o so na pass wo kwa o ze na family kakrai e bi na John Mahama yi because we opposition na wo kasa nsem nyina no at least two structures no nyina ka ba ye to me ma no immediately you implement it just as Nanado did the first academic year of ESHS he implement the policy and that should tell Ghanaians say you ensem bi wo ha ye kan de weni aba ye weni wi a je be yo enye no and so asem fufura wo established an accelerated export council why just recently less than 1 week ago but as to say omo mandate ni nyumo number no some you ka say shemra okroma hye committees ni ade dia some you ye ade but say the be adwuma no na appointment kra no also be appointed the Linus government. I can tell you say committees are John Mahama at in this government no there are more than 30 committees comprising more than 300 people. So I'm telling you, say, Sika got this committee for it is more than amount I give to every minister, because all these committees, they need to give them per diem, they need to take off their food and all these things. It will come back, say, already as explained, no, he's run one of the most expensive governments so far. Yes, because President Nanado, Emma 340, Echo Office of Government Machinery, now CSBO, and this year press conference as you know now times in by almost by a friend the same 7 times 7 times Obia can not and media stations everybody is quiet but nobody's talking about it or say obey convene a national consultative conference on education the best of mutual free teachers they have done it but as to say and man on my account we don't know implement a new academic free policy. Omoko really budgets now or say it has been implemented. A face I could have soon sorry and there be yansa moko second year scanners mutuano yabeti. Some you what should people say when you call our call for say you do the asia meso no do no answer na so we for timukan obemuna. That is what they are doing to university for now. Say no academic fee for my first year. No, sabi you. Mama who dey so far. I feel abandon. The education minister is saying something. Clementa Park, the deputy is saying something. The government is saying something else. So I'm casting the one time period moment. This policy, I am thinking and I'm I have envisaged to see say this policy would be very hard for the government to implement it as of now. Of course, I say, obey introduce the following free tertiary education for persons with disability. You may say, I want to send John Mahama Yana so 1 year, and no 1 year. It is part of the money beyond 1 year. Commend the distribution of free and crowd one can. A month for everyone from one say, I didn't know John Mahama check pad. No, before I saw Baba, no, I can't saw bar, but check a pad. Said on my year no 2014 no. Omo ne pad the 7 san no wani tua omo ni je sa pad the 7 ho no wa locate 300 million Ghana cedis e dey akọ o can say what the Women's Bank ebeba in your first 120 days budget had come Women's Bank 50 million Ghana cedis na me say the commercialization of banks no seed fund no crampon saying you need 8 times of amount now.
It doesn't even qualify microfinance.
It doesn't even qualify 50 million. It doesn't even qualify. Of course, the airport says be bank head office crowd why some you rent a bedroom for this 4 years. It is more than amount we're looking to cry for the Women's Bank. It means just a pardon no any mammy for you woman jetty any NBC for some you work at teachery may my travel enough several years. It may catch us we are dear to my heart. Now some of you calm. Oh, Ghana, the very people are affected women. They are the same people who will stand to defend NDC MPP in this nation. Will be a some you a few crazy, 50 city boom crazy on fund a new movie. And say, oh, Kaka Sami, this year, on the first person, sorry, in defense of that. Mahama Eka said, obey investigation to collapse bank, PDS, COVID-19, then the new cost. COVID-19 and the Okoye day, and that's so. We are waiting to see the ban will be in that regard. A government policy banning political appointee from purchasing state assets. Yeah, change and yes, some you say what I don't really be more. Women's Bank as some know how went to me and yet obey Jumera codes 1 million codes. No, who could training collapse or Moncoy coding all the 3 months the coach. The sub you drawing board cram pack yeah, friend say, protect cry no. All drop other lines cram, but young for 1 temple and I didn't chase animal. Now, coach, we say you could develop software. Was only 3 months in a coy. Sika, no more quite a before so this can be. Eighteen and no man pa say you don't want to do it because this coding thing I was expecting say you from a curriculum home now you update improving science and computer labs at what secondary schools and could be a secondary school because the people secondary there are more than 1 million people, there are less than 1 million people. It is a what the education structure because say you all secondary institutions sika be science in who be the baby shape about to computers the Google mamo number improve near the coding. Aka secondary school education one. I think it's one of the best. There was secondary schools to Krumha. They don't even have computer labs. No one going to 1 million. What is the level accountability? No standard of accountability near saying. You probably register 1 million people. I find a montanami yakukuni yakwachira musadi no. Yes, kwanya aban we fatu so obedisika ewa aban mu. Commend the review of customs then the no omunyanye lay before parliament a new bill to streamline government scholarship administration then and the ye something scholarship kwanya fatu ye no ye the mabusuafo ne ade ade ye kombe no ban illegal mining aban we ba so illegal mining has been worse agin same it is only in this government time the musa illegal miners equal to there's a news this morning as a saying could be western region area illegal miners in any two of them chrome no more did. We have seen it on paper where on the news, forest guard for illegal mining equal to HSU out of that. Obia the session, the devil for nobody is talking about it. I am for El Kruma, Omudomani, I saw for El Kruma, Edomani, the Kruma as if him say. Ya more politics na every sector of economy any assist your man will say asem we see ahemfo ya mo ye custodian that as the obia decision dem reform na sab you or hine kura obetumi awo politician no or politician ba no dey dan form the for ultimate saying that it mean cash say be tena ho ahwe say politicians and run cruise they run na or man we ebebo the boss so asem politicians for na ye heli omo no they are. And as this year, Mafokura diplomatic passport too. We didn't mean this. Mami yare da in this year campaign. You can acquire that and why and then if you crowd done, he's been attended by the best of government. I didn't see work from them. We don't put pressure on the various government, both MPP and this say. Let mom nimra from Namunya Masede Beya, ye benya so faso. But as we are the first one to go to the defense of the people who are 1 million times better than what we are doing in this nation. That is our problem. Number 21 10 about Castle Ben said. commence investigating into the process of militia near they say you find people police in military near the militia they tend to say you say okoda asemasi na obi say won say dey see na no say John Mahama na aban ti because ye dey say you militia for ne nipa bi ewura security then means o man ye bi pen ye wo nipa bi a ye form wura system security system ene ya mo makotena fie ye wa soja form penifo okuru mu a omo ranks esosin omo aye mo abedi o made no but John Mahama ba so ntimi no mu ni enya adwuma we yi sankofo ni nyina fi wo which is an issue of national security obi akana notum because soja fo a aban o man ni sika ama omo ko training aba no aban bi aso ka se bi o me mpesa soja fo don't you think that soja fo no omo so wo anamfo na busuafo wo and the pressing issue as we sit on at the moment is that you are soja fo asabi o NDC fo mu se omo ya kanfo ni nyina no omo mo promotion do nyina no Oma hot on promotion. Nipa be rebel you film military. Go and check the names say a hifa for the doors mostly accounts and you film. And we are saying this to tell the accounts community in this. We are not politicizing. And this is for the book to say me metana this and no security and metana plus I can say yeah politics based on tribal issues. But more appointment in Nyama NDC for it is on that direction say be me yan crofo and abeye nipa de na kwakoto your friend say so cocoa processing one year de na kwakoto si ni crop free to we have never done ye new cocoa bi abako ho no aka say baby bi cocoa nyina no o ko fa se bi o ukro mu ni na baby di ade wo mo so na se bi cocoa board no rand ya bi se bi wo bi cocoa why one can bopen okrum ha o call say o call your friend say around akoy we nkunya oteso ne akuafo eto odi nkomo ekasa wutim ko tren ko focus say your position no na nim say na ti na wuni ma na ka de shebo Uni ma de shebo aisa kwa na wose winde keka bia na me de me kan bi Number 25 initiate immediate steps to compensate flood victims. The CEO voter region the spillage of Akufo-addo Dam no Bahama say or the campaign e ko ka kire o say MPP aban do be ka bia o kai so be compensate you as now in his 120 days no that thing has not been implemented. Carry out a shake-up in say state enterprises na eboka no obeyen hihye say o minya bi there is nothing has been done about it. The same thing now the baba gold board no so there is nothing this government is doing. O say entokwane killings e course so I also ways will go in I was ways will go any other electoral violence and investigation. A key to this, I just have my wing to me finance and can say, Oba by Muno, less than 30 days, you communicate by in Sia or Wasi. Went me away. One journalist, I could tell you the soon the question for Kutu Pase, or Munkotinsi will be assassin, what you Chiamu taxes say, Cocoa mining. The community, you may say, I will say, or was for Emisa NDC by say, Bosha, Ashanti Regional Minister. In this Ashanti region, NDC in California, Barry, Mr. Wagman, the say in the next day, you investigation. As at now, Nipa, Yukumo or Boasenum. Not a single committee has been set to even investigate this issue. And the DSC 2020 when I was always go and investigation in the room. You heard issues in less than 2 weeks ago. Your boy brand TV2 or you have not touched on, you have not even said anything about it. And you know. Your current implementation in the Mabama person, yes, say, no man be one. Oh, and the numbers in India, no queen, mini. What in the Saki can be brave, but they are pertinent, a woman pan on Fan and Sankai. Because we Women's Bank, I Babu Mammy for duty, no could dija. Na sabu, what's means Katoma the pad. Na sabu school fees and a almost 1,500, no, and no, and I will say, sabu mammy phone to me to ya. Now, pad 80 cities, no, and also swear. And no scale with Chadi room no. If you are really concerned about the people who voted for you, who come that I will sit and say, we shall be a 2 about Ghana ha and my NDC pa. Near Mantama, Sabi, I want to know our pa. Those are the regions. I'm always with the stand say, a bambia bar. Majority of the projects, no, what they ye could be a 2 amount. Some is in Ghana to see the change of livelihood in those the lives of those people in those areas. And now those areas that Juma 83 pounds say you're quite fishing, you're the motor in a friend saying. Okada business no. And I should tell all these places, which is a major issue to national security. Say, a buying now, Tisono, and she say, a better human, decent jobs for the people. But a bayano who do rather some, Yabeki can say, he can be a then the Pabaji, so who some, and one, no. Okay. It's, John Mahama on the 120 days, the criminal. On his some of the policies of person in the year 26 Nyomano. So we want to answer two questions on one market or more. Me 80%, but I'll give you 50% of a Nyoma Wayano. But the here pan the abiding forces said it. But then it's Sabeka.
Corruption and other matters like Samij and Fiasama Betuja. But is a chief of staff say or Hishimwaton Safreno, Samij and Fidie. The Abbey Usum say.
I think Brasa Medjemfi. To be very honest with you, Ope, one of the guys I admire power in the NDC. Sami Jemfi number one. Sami Jemfi, Edem Agbana, Ebon Combat. These are very brainy young guys in the NDC. Or future, very bright. Sami Jemfi, no matter how much we hate him, you can't take away the fact that he's very intelligent.
Fantastic, that one there.
When he's speaking, no matter how bad NDC issues at here, when he's addressing the issue, goodness, the guy is a fantastic guy, very intelligent. But baby, I didn't know. One friend to her, if you talk. Video a tregu, a year, I'm on something tankers here so. Nasami Jemfi, a kind choppable dollars. Ediama, a Nana Agrada, and now say no evangelist Mama Pat. I think so. We must get this very clear. And yet, say we are against the gesture of he giving money to Agrada, but the quantum of the money, comparing the quantum of the money to his salary. What you say? Sami Jemfi is a public officer. Okay. Na ketua ASN. Okay. In a month. Wasi Mama Pat eba no wase oman is canto fuel. So be about ho say man is canto fuel la. We ye randomly nya say bia wadi Mama Pat di kan bo na mane e wo fie say me ba o nti bo aho. Wo hia no randomly. And obusa na fiska for fuel. Na what kind? Sika no nkrenie endu $10,000. Okay. Dokre o ha. Na e dia to I mean you cannot count $10,000 within that about 1 million. No. We share my range from 2,000 to maybe I do check out maybe $3,000. $3,000 maximum. Or multiply it's almost like 40,000. Into be about change man is going to fuel. What man almost if anything you can say 40,000 400 million for fuel. For fuel. Sabe, ye papa no onabo kene Agyapong o mabobra. Despite minjindi se wo kɔ ne ho se da mamiska into fuela obema more than 5,000.
Now Akwabi said despite 5,000. Despite a man 200 cedis for a chisel. And I'm saying so Oshe Sikano de Mayana, it means that there should be investigation. Unless some other businesses be
only business.
And I'm saying unless
some of the with business bank from the age of birth 25 years. And this is some non wooden who room up only will be away. But some private in Wayajuma. No, you are in your Sunday, you are a cow.
Unless he can prove. On one casa in a video, when a friend is saying, Emame, on one casa, to say, if you are found with money and unable to account for how you got the money, and if the money does not, it's not proportionate to
income,
money laundering, and that it calls for YUCO, any special prosecutor. Yeah. In terms of unless it's a medium few construction companies via a money canon, as some when you can say, German contra. People are saying, oh, no, child, dear, near. But say, oh, what means to be approached Papa Ken. So before about 400
million.
Charlie.
Obi capital na go for na in filling station where you be am crazy you okra no sign on me dey
and you say oh yeni na ode ma no obi otimi double sika
otuma sika
oye double money I'd rather you be a sika how she got it on one asema but sika no check Ghana for ebre obi kura 1,000 cedis no they are setting up a small friend is saying bojo bi onya bi na Sami Jemfi sebe on board brebia etimi nya say scanner now we should investigate into the matter.
Okay.
Into no Omapeni Mahama. You best way, you some Jeff, you sound, but baby and Crendano, or see a little. And was say, you see, invite no, friend is saying, chief of staff. Maybe mean say, Nkosiaga, but I'll give the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
So, Omushushum. Omushushum, na picture, yes, say, Nasamiti me 400 million to be the check as random. They are not emsenia because you know, what be fair.
Okay, my message for my movie. On this some of issues, you know, I think say over the weekend, you know, TGM no when you know, man should be all right. But as I said, sorry and none of pay no. I think I hear some man can and that will be an come. But some medium fee issue to me be that shows how weightier issues near them. Na said the medical can say John Mahama as a person in Nimino, he does not have the he would not even dare. That's what I'm saying. He would not even dare touch Sami Jamfi because he is the prince of the NDC party. Sami Jamfi in said the kind of hassle. Sabiu Ghana haye pemabuna mo political life. Sabiu or more city say Udin Kuma Aguba Kumena when so easier as Sami Jamfi because he has been carried on the wings of the party apparatchiks, you know, of NDC. I will not say we have not seen the competence of other people, but he has been given so much of a platform in the NDC to display his competence. And there's no two ways about that when it comes to communication. That Sami Jamfi is one of the top-notch communicators in this nation in politics.
Okay.
But no does not warrant whatever he's doing. Ideally, he can say a month for one summit, what do we call it? Civis to take up the position of Gold board now. Sami Jamfi would have been no place close to that position he's holding today. Let's look at the circumstances under which the gold board bill was passed. It was passed under certificate of urgency. A minor said the policies were there, I didn't hear no pass of a way. Gold board, and your 24 economy, and yes, you need paper Jumaye and your gold board. Nipa sudden kusi board gold board. I don't know. Yeah, I was what has been his experiences in the past. A Juma Ben, why Ghana, you know, go yes, one the chairman of it. Uncle Tanas near require Mra, Edia guided activities of good board. Sani Powe, paramount to the active one of the she shared your good board say, you find stabilizing the city, no. Yeah, catch the Ghana food be I say about we laugh from last week in the country we say, $1 be you dollar may catch them on the pay say, $1 be and keep your dollars with you because the government is not ready to let go its of dollars. I buy moon penny for ye near one of all of them are keeping dollars.
Okay.
An example and the evidence of it is what some media video over this weekend. Timno and no business media say is so we are crying no binya 20 need be one because dollars and woody $100 bills and woody over the week, you know, Farida Mahama ba ekwakoya adoye and a man for Bonabas akara mummy someone say a Juma Bana Sakwala na ya motu Bonabas say why the hypocrisy
papa there.
You better trust her. I better not put you in there. Where they move on to
Mahama, Emo Kase, almost say, and his code of contact, or say, so would you gifter, you are allowed to take a gift of 20,000. Now, would you anything more than that, you need to declare it. Now we'll surrender when you're leaving office. You may say, I was 20,000 or the 2 or one. She just said, I feel Munano, as well as 20,000, and as I was assuming another one day. As you say, I was say, 20,000, Nipa Tanka say, will be about 20,000, what was he saying? Obiakocha buying a car. President Mahama also a declared demonstration. Who did the dang? Sarcasm, I don't know, per cast just what the form. What about the 2 cars? Somebody, let me say, any part of the cars come Mahama. What was his intention?
All right.
And that's an intention. So that is an act or the president. A corrupt situation.
Ebe to aso na ebe to aso from ebe koni na ya honorable Kencity. Ebe na ebe si ana bre na bu afaye so. Yemfa birthday. Happy birthday enkoma Mami Frema from Kaswa. Mami Frema from Kaswa. Happy birthday. May God bless your new age. Much love. With this coming from Josephine Kumi and Timbacho. Mami Frema, if you are celebrating your birthday today, God bless you so much. Hey, Justice, one of our pictures down to the brand soon. Happy birthday, Mami Frema from Kaswa. God bless you. God bless your new age. Josephine, Kumi, and anyway, bye. Okay, 1 minute.
Okay, if I can't check Ghana mine, especially MPP for more police station constituency, say, Yasha say KFC. Kennedy fan club, any campaign teams from the grassroots level. No, now numbers are what Bontin said. Who constituency be who police station be na who pepa na some support. Ese munya sa pepa no. Yes, wa by four. Ese munya sa pepa no. Some munya number support on Agyapong. Na some be young funny parts say some be am impose you so. Na the number is our free and the anopay. So person join Ken campaign team but be all Ghana habiano. Free 054 099 2581.
To what's about number no?
Number no Ghana have a beer will be no. Person join Ken Japan campaign team bia more form a dominant group senior demo ya already know your constituency are forming Kennedy fan club new what you maintain. Accra so or damn that Accra there no. Now you kind of say numbers no over being a person join Ken campaign team at every level up. 054 099 2581. Offer and penny for everyone kwanche direct be here be.
All right.
No why. Yes, our website www.kenydiajapan.ga.org. Okay. Ken campaign sem nyina so say e wo ho.
Madam say Abraham Dame ne nua. Okay, now you tell.
We dey mema e ma me no.
Okay, o maame.
Me maame dey for Ankasa dey on tiase.
Okay.
And so dey nitijai.
Okay.
Pa me maame Susanna Ejeye ene Abran Kansa Jesse.
Okay.
Me mamo. And I must say Auntie Agi.
Okay.
Ene me yere Mrs. Christiana Odami apia.
Okay.
Me mamo happy belated Mother's
Day.
Day.
All right. Abuzafo Odami kwasi apia ene ni nua fojo ene omudi nko. Medi ne wo wa hene china. Ebe se hye mamu nyina ache.